What is up, Mayhem? We are so happy you are back. Today, we are gonna have a mentally tough workout for you, but it's gonna be the perfect challenge that you're needing. So get yourself ready. We have Stevie and Kristen here in the studio, and we are pumped to get through this with you. Let's go. All right, we have gotta get started with this warm up here. We have 10 seconds on the clock, and we are starting with 30 seconds of air squats. All right, we're gonna get started in 3, 2, 1, go. So we are going to be getting as low as you can. We are also going to be doing in this specific workout a squat to bench. So we're gonna have Kristen be warming up that way. We have 15 more seconds here, just getting our hips nice and warm. You'll see that Kristen is just tapping her butt to the bench. If you want to do this with a chair at home, a couch at home, get warmed up for what is to come. Now we are going to transition into a line hop. We'll have a more controlled line hop from Kristen. Stevie can just get rolling on his more high intensity. We want to bring our heart rate up because we're going to be at a high heart rate in this workout coming up. So this is much more of a controlled line hop back and forth where we're not actually leaving the ground, but we are loading our hamstrings and prepping ourselves for the step jacks that are to come. Good. We can round out that part of the warm up and move through some inchworms. So if you have the flexibility, you can go straight down, hands to the ground into a push-up position, walking your hands back. Kristen is doing a scaled version for us where she's gonna move to her knees, move out to a knee push-up, walking her hands back. This is gonna get our shoulders nice and warm as well as our hamstrings because we're gonna be moving through some different versions of a wall walk today. So this will be nice and good for us to get us warm. We'll do about one more at home, do one more as well. And then we're gonna get rocking and rolling on this workout because it is gonna be a good one. So let's get started. All right, guys, we have got to get started. We have 10 seconds on the clock. Everyone is starting with 10 of their squat variation. We got 5, 3, 2, 1, go. So we're moving through 10 of these. We're starting with a lower rep count here, and we're building. So that's why I said this is going to be a mentally tough workout for us. So after you finish up these 10 squats, you're moving into either 10 line hops or 10 step jacks. If you feel comfortable, the faster you go in this, the faster you move on to the next movement. We are then following it up with one wall walk. Stevie is going to start with his hands completely on the ground, pressing up, walking his nose to the wall, while Kristen is going to be moving her hands as close to her as possible. We will start back at the air squats, but now we're gonna be doing 20. So you'll see this is gonna progress 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, and then our wall walks are only going to be going up in single digits, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So a lot of times in workouts, we actually get to go down in reps, which makes it a little easier mentally. You can think, oh, I did the most already. Well, now we're gonna be testing you and seeing, can you push through when it's harder towards the end of the workout, when you are a little more fatigued and out of breath. So this will be a good mental challenge for you guys. On these line hops, this is kind of your chance to make up time here. I want you to think maybe you need to break up the air squats as they go on. Try not to break up these step jacks or these line hops. On these wall walks here, the most important thing for you mentally is to think about not resting too long in that bottom position. Especially if you're doing these on your couch or a chair, if you rest in that full plank position, your arms are gonna be really tired come the next set of wall or box walks. Beautiful. Now, if you are joining us from your living room, first off, thank you, you are awesome. But second, you might be doing these on your couch or on a a chair at home, a dining room chair, something that you have access to. So if you are squatting to that, you'll notice that Kristen is not putting all of her weight on it. This is just something that kind of gives her a mental cue to stand back up. And also make sure that she's going low enough. Now you will see that she isn't breaking parallel, and that's fine because I want you guys just to get comfortable squatting. In Stevie's case, we want him to get his hips below his knees and coming all the way up to the top. So this is a good starting and beginning place for all of you guys joining us. We are moving on to the step jacks or line hops before we start our set of 3. And now on these wall walks, if you don't feel comfortable getting your nose all the way to the wall, but maybe you want to go a little bit more progression than what you see Kristen doing, just work on getting you as close to the wall as you feel comfortable. Maybe that's only halfway of what Stevie's doing, but it's still a good challenge for you. I promise it's gonna be a good shoulder burner. So there are lots of options. If maybe you're looking at this workout and you're like, Kelsey, there's just no way I can even do what Kristen is doing, we can modify that by going down to the ground and getting in a hover position and just moving our hands to our shoulders. It's gonna put a good amount of tension on our shoulders, which is what these athletes are experiencing in that specific movement. And it's gonna be a challenge because you have to bear the weight off the ground. Your knees are gonna be hovering over the ground. So give that a go. You can do about 4 for every wall walk. So think about if there's 1 wall walk, you'll do 1, 2, 3, 4. 2 wall walks, you'll do 8. So I'm telling you guys, this might be something that you're not able to do, but there is a way to scale and modify for everyone out there. And we want you guys to get in this workout with us. Good work. Now, you will see that we do have a line on the ground for Stevie to do his line hops. If you don't have a line, I want you to just find a tiled grout, find a sidewalk crack, find a speck on the ground, and just force yourself to hop back and forth over that specific object, line, whatever it is. We just want you to have something in mind. Every single one of these counts as a rep. It would be very similar if I told you to grab a jump rope and you were jumping rope. Every single rep that you leave the ground and land, that is 1. So whenever we're doing these and we're getting higher, every single hop counts. Same thing for Kristen. Every single arm reach out is going to be a rep. So just move through this, have fun. Believe it or not, we are heading towards the end of this workout. I know that the workout doesn't really start until you get into those higher rep numbers, but we're getting there into the nitty-gritty of it. These athletes are doing so good here. If you need a mental cue when you're in the bottom of that wall walk, give yourself a countdown. Say, I'm gonna go in 3, 2, 1, go. A lot of times we can rest down there too long and it will kind of eat up our time. So we want to be efficient. This is M30 and that's what we are all about, is being efficient, because we know you guys have stuff going on at home and we want to make sure that you still live a healthy and fun fitness lifestyle and you're still able to do that in 30 minutes or less. So great work, athletes. We have 6 minutes on the clock, so they're rolling through this pretty quickly here, making sure that we are smiling through it. We are excited that you guys are here. What round is this for you? Nice, all right. They are finishing their round of, or they're on their round of 50 air squats, so we're at the top of that 50. So once they make it through that 50, they'll have 50 line hops and 5 wall walks. So especially if getting upside down is a little bit intimidating for you, this last round of 5 might scare you a little bit, but I'll tell you what, do it because it will challenge you in the best way possible and you will be so proud that you did it. So finishing up this right here, once they're done with the squats, they don't have to go back to it. So that's a positive. You worked your way all the way to the top of the mountain and now we are basically done. So finishing it up. On the higher numbers here, if you're maybe still chipping through that 40, you're on the 50 with them. With the higher numbers, if you need to break, I want you to be strategic in your mind. Think, okay, I can do 15 and then 15 and that will get me 30. Or I can do 10, 10, 10, 10 and that will get me 40. What I don't want to see is you doing big sets and then you're sitting here resting for 10, 20 seconds. We want to keep our heart rate high. We want to get through this. We want to have fun. So let's be smart about it. Same thing with the line hops. If you can get through all of those without stopping, that's awesome. But if we do need to take a break, let's just give ourselves a time clock where we have to get back to working. So we're finishing up these 5. If you are able to, we're getting all the way to where we're in a stacked position here. You'll see that she's going all the way back out to her full plank position. And those are beautiful reps, guys. Good work. Oh yeah. Woo! Good job. You did it. You did it. All right, guys, thank you for joining us. We are giving you fist bumps. Great work. You guys did so great today. Thank you for being a part of the Mayhem family. If you're not officially a part of the Mayhem family, then we want you to join us. There's so many options, as you saw today. We have a wide range of things. If you want to go even crazier, we have some CrossFit, some bodybuilding. Stuff is out there for you. So make sure you do your mobility and stretching with us. You can click right here and we're gonna be able to walk you through a quick but well-needed mobility workout. So have a wonderful day and I want you to eat a taco because I want one. All right, bye.